I'm going to go a little rogue here quickly and say happy anniversary to my parents over there. So, good evening, Mr. Schauber, Mr. Brennan, Miss Claire, administration, faculty and staff, invited guests, and fellow graduates. My name is Genoa Rossi, and I am honored to be standing on the stage before you tonight. When I first came to Mater Dei, I noticed one common theme among all of us. Everyone was a tryhard. Whether it was in a sport, in the classroom, in front of a camera, with a paintbrush, or in the theater, we were all determined to accomplish something. And this determination is what forged friendships, celebrated triumphs, and healed heartbreaks. The positivity that radiates through this campus is unparalleled to any other atmosphere I've ever experienced before. So let's revisit some of our times here at Mater Dei. Hop in this time machine with me as we return to our freshman year. September 21st, 2018. I look to my left and to my right as I am surrounded by a sea of Best of the West t-shirts. The score is tied and the clock is winding down. Next to me, my new classmates stand with sweat glistening off their foreheads, hands clasped together, and small whispered prayers leaving their lips. Touchdown, Mater Dei! I'm soon drenched in water that has been sprayed all around the stadium. IMG has been defeated. Red-faced from screaming, we all jump around, hugging our neighbors with glee. Yes, we have only been Monarchs for a month, but from seniors to freshmen, we were united. Fast forward, October 7th, 2019. It's sophomore year now. We're older, wiser, braver. The strangers from freshman year are now our friends and family. The welcome dance is as epic as last year. But this time, we get to participate in the sophomore retreat following the dance. Feet sore and throats destroyed, we are tasked with pulling an all-nighter. And like all things we do here at Mater Dei, we began in prayer. But this wasn't like any normal prayer. We were forced into sprints. Yes, running sprints. Our already disassembled bodies had to fight the urge to just lay down and pass out right then and there. For every item we were grateful for, which was anything we were wearing, we were given a spot to run. If you had shoelaces, you must sprint to the left side of the gym. If you were wearing a necklace, to the right side. And after all the huffing and puffing, we were then able to listen to each other's backgrounds and finding out what made each of us who we were. And you know what was so special about all this? Everyone listened. No matter how tired we were, everyone respected and cared for one another. That's when I finally truly understood what all the hype was about Mater Dei. Mater Dei students are empathetic, caring, understanding, and kind. All the qualities I could ever ask for in a family. Next stop, junior year. The year is 2020, and it was a fever dream to say the least. And although COVID may have taken away a lot of opportunities, we refused to let them define us. On the bright side, classes were finally a reasonable length. Work was cut in half, and we were one of the few schools who were fortunate enough to be in person. However, there were a few drawbacks. For example, the grind of SAT and ACT testing. Most of us had to drive hours to find an available testing facility, which ironically didn't even matter by the end because few colleges even required the scores. And then we had the fires. School was dismissed again, but not for COVID reasons. Many of us immediately thought school off equals beach day, but by the time we got there, it was all covered in ash and the air was unbreathable. So our brilliant vacay ended up being a go home and check on your family and house kind of vacay. But once again, these obstacles didn't stop us. Instead, they brought us together to help us finish strong and ready to tackle our final year. Our final stop, August 21st, 2021. Senior year. Wow, were we hyped to be seniors. Senior cruise, prom, homecoming, College applications, college rejections, college acceptances, our final days together. If anyone can remember senior cruise, I advise we don't cover it too much. A night for the books, to say the least. However, our eruption back into the world did not ruin us entirely. The night, this night was the first time we were fully all together again. Under the blue strobe lights on the rooftop deck, deep in the EDM mosh pit on the second floor, and through the casino on the lower deck. Although I am not certain Mater Dei will ever be allowed to return to the Long Beach harbors, I know this class has learned so much, and this began our year of triumph. Now, we were the ones providing the memories for our freshmen. The boy I stood next to at the IMG game, he was now out on the field, scoring a touchdown for another state title. And the lead in the senior musical, she was huffing and puffing right alongside me at the sophomore retreat. As for me, I had the opportunity to represent our country on the USA women's senior national team. I had the privilege to play alongside Olympic goalie Amanda Longan. And as we prepared ourselves for our final game against Australia, we huddled together in the locker room, and Olympian Amanda rallied the team together with 5 words. 5 words that I didn't know could affect me so much. She said, "Don't check out on me." Then, looking everyone in the eyes, she repeated it. "Don't check out on me." This was some of the most powerful advice I have ever received, and I would like to share it with you all. We are the class of tryhards. We don't check out. Now, I know as we take our final steps in life, we will face obstacles and challenges we have not yet experienced, like taxes and rent and even cooking dinner. But I advise you not to check out on the ones that love you the most when things aren't going in your favor. No matter the struggle, don't let it consume you. We have made it through so much. We are here. We are graduating. We are on the fast track to our future. Don't let the difficulties take away from who you are. Instead, let them build you up and inspire you to be a better person than before. No matter how far behind you feel, the score is always 0-0. Up by 10, down by 10, you don't stop. Because until that final whistle blows, the game is never over. So don't check out. Thank you. I wish you all the best. General Rossi out. Mic drop.